Top 10 Most Powerful Militaries in Asia. The main role of the military is to protect the sovereignty of the nation and to keep its people and the borders safe. The Asian military forces are among the strongest militaries on the globe. So in this video, we will discuss the top 10 most powerful militaries in Asia. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Vietnam. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam is well known for its military prowess. One of Southeast Asia's most prosperous and stable nations is this one. Vietnamese warriors engaged in combat with 4 separate superior opponents: Chinese, Mongols, French, and Americans, and prevailed. Although their technology has not advanced much, their army continues to be one of the most formidable and well-organized in Southeast Asia. Number 9. Indonesia. Unquestionably one of the world's strongest countries is Indonesia. However, because they're out of date and they need to buy new ones, it is lacking in many weapons. But you should be proud of your armed forces given their strength and power. On the global firepower list, Indonesia, which is placed 14th overall out of 126 countries, is the strongest country in Southeast Asia. In addition, Indonesia triumphed in the AASAM shooting competition that took place in Australia in May, defeating a range of military-known nations including the US, UK, and others. Number 8. Japan. Impressive war traditions can be found in Japanese culture. But after World War II, Japan's military was only allowed to be used for defense, and the nation only experienced economic growth. However, throughout the past few decades, the Japanese military forces have undergone reorganization and have developed into a reliable military force. Despite having little operational theater experience, Japan is able to rank 7th thanks to a mix of extremely modern technology and a highly organized hierarchy. Number 7. South Korea. The southernmost nation on the Korean peninsula, South Korea, or the Republic of Korea, is a nation in East Asia that borders North Korea on the land. While the Sea of Japan defines its eastern border, the Yellow Sea forms its western border. The entire peninsula and nearby islands are purportedly under the exclusive legal control of South Korea. Its 51.75 million people live in the Seoul capital area, the 5th largest metropolis in the world, with around half of them. Incheon, Busan, and Daegu are a few other large cities. In the Asian region, South Korea continues to be a military and economic superpower. Also, they have grown to have a very strong military with excellent operational capabilities because they, like Israel, must constantly contend with threats. The US also supports South Korea. These elements, along with the fact that South Korea is a technologically advanced nation, enable its armies to confidently handle the South Korean threat. Number 6. North Korea. North Korea has the 4th largest active army in the world and the most militarized and combat-ready army in the world, a sizable and potent army, air force, and navy, and a population of over 23 million. The enormous 2 armed forces of North Korea vastly outweigh those of its southern neighbor. North Korea has a 2-to-1 edge over its former foe in terms of personnel and artillery pieces. However, having a large number of men with light weapons does not equal military superiority. Although North Korea has a sizable military, most of its tools and gear are outdated. The Stalinist state's Air Force claims to have 563 combat-capable aircraft. However, in actuality, all of these aircraft were briefly grounded in 2014 due to maintenance issues and serviceability. Number 5. Israel. Israel is an absolutely awesome nation. Israel has engaged in conflict with every bordering nation, yet has never suffered a defeat. The United States is Israel's strongest ally and would support it if the fighting escalates. The world's best missile defense system is located in Israel and is maintained by the United States. It can destroy 90% of all missiles by shooting down approaching missiles with its own rockets. Israel does have a reasonably effective military. One of the world's most thorough military training programs is offered by the Israeli military. Israel has an army that has fought many conflicts with its neighbors and is quite experienced. In the entire Middle East, they have by far the most powerful air force. The fact that they developed their own military weapons industries has allowed them to become militarily independent. As a result, this little-known but potent nation has started exporting military technologies that might alter the course of events for Asian nations. Radar technology, combat and surveillance drones, tank armor, space technology, and other cutting-edge technologies are among the specialties of Israeli military industries. Number 4. Pakistan. With over 700,000 active soldiers and ranking as the 5th largest military in the world, the Pakistani army has excellent military training and a high level of professionalism. It also has a sizable and potent army, air force, and navy. It has fought battles and skirmishes with its neighboring India, therefore its army is skilled. Only one Muslim nation has nuclear power. In particular, with the Arab states, it has strong relationships with Turkey and other Muslim nations in the Middle East. Despite their hesitation to provide greater financial support for the Pakistani army in the future, China, France, NATO, and the US are all seen as allies of Pakistan. With over 10,000 soldiers, Pakistan is also the main contributor to UN peacekeeping operations. Number 3. India. India, often known as the Republic of India, is a South Asian nation. It's the world's most populous democracy, the second most populous nation with nearly 1.2 billion people, and the 7th largest nation by area. New Delhi serves as its capital. Mumbai, Chennai, and Ahmedabad are a few additional significant cities. Although there are 22 recognized Indian languages, Hindi and English are the two that are most often spoken. India is a superpower because of its abundant human resources, but its development is being slowed down by lousy politics and prejudice based on caste and religion. The federal structure and laws of India are sound, yet dishonest politicians and powerful business people are above the law. More than 80% of the population still lives in poverty. Now, India has one of the largest standing armies in the world, a rapidly improving and powerful army, navy, and air forces, as well as good military training, an experienced military that has fought in wars over Pakistan and China, expanding military weapons production and technology and industry, a sizable military budget, etc. Number 2. Russia. With nearly 1 million soldiers, Russia has the largest army in the world. They also have one of the 2 most modern nuclear arsenals in the world, the other being the US, the largest country in terms of area and landmass, and one of the largest countries overall, with a population of more than 142 million. The most powerful nation in Eurasia is Russia, which has a sizable and potent navy and very professional and rigorous military training. As evidenced by their military performance in Syria, they also possess a powerful air force. After the Soviet Union's fall in 1990, Russia has been one of the best producers of military technology and weapons in the world, with a stable and expanding economy, large military budget, permanent member of the UN Security Council. Number 1. China. In the military, both China's Navy and Air Force are big and potent. It has excellent military training that has expanded the Navy and Air Force. Its nuclear arsenal size places it between 3rd and 5th in the world with 200 and 300 nuclear weapons. With the second highest military expenditure after the United States, China has the strongest military in Asia. Along with its rapidly evolving technology, self-sufficiency in military production, vast military weapon technology, and permanent seat on the UN Security Council, China also has a booming economy. In an effort to reduce the country's technological imbalance, China is also purchasing Israeli military technology. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.